Namaste, my name is Rui Zimmer, I'm International Meditation Master. Today I want to speak about how to know the purpose of your life. And this is Find Direction with Dr. Miles Monroe. No? So he was very famous as a priest, and I think he had owned it. No? The first question should be, who am I? Most people adapt to an identity that is not truly theirs. Everyone wants to feel important, to stand out, to have a style, to belong. The fashion industry is built on this lack of self-identity. They sell you a new image to replace your own. The reason we adopt identities that are not our own is that we want to feel significant. But this problem is as old as humanity itself. The Buddhists developed a practice where you can discover your true self by asking, who am I? Continuously for 5 days. The West later adopted this and called it the Enlightenment Intensive workshop. So it's very powerful. In this process, you encounter many identities: father, mother, child, friend, student, etc. But eventually you realize who you truly are beneath them all. Personally, I have always tried to be authentic, to express what is truly inside myself instead of pretending to be someone else. Because in truth, being yourself is much easier. But for a burden, they make their clown shows, and so for what is it good? Or what said an artist so nice, so the best film stars or actors are the people in the world. And even they don't know who they are. Or there was this famous movie, then a guy or a lawyer went to a skinhead and said, "You have just a mask on it." And the other guy said, "Yes, but we know that, and you not." Where am I from? So at first this question is stupid. No? When asked, most people say they are from Asia, the USA or Africa, but that is not the whole truth. If you try to trace your exact ethnic heritage, you soon discover how mixed it all is. Don't waste money trying to find out. We are all interconnected. If you don't know where you come from, how can you truly know where you are? When we explored this question deeply, for hours, profound insights emerged. So at first I thought it's just stupid, but then we tried this out. But I won't give you the answer here. It is something you must discover for yourself. The next question should be, why am I here? Or what is my purpose? This question is closely tied to the first two. Understanding who you are and where you come from leads naturally to understanding why you are here. The fourth question is, what can I do? Discovering your potential. And here comes awesome insight from him. What is your true power? Most people live far below their potential. We are told that we use only 10% of our brain power, but it's more than that. Most people have never truly discovered who they are. What you settle for may disappoint God. What you are proud of, God may be ashamed of, because He knows your true capacity. And now comes, it's really hard. A genius is not someone born different. A genius is someone who uses just a little more of their potential than others. So our culture limits us. Our education system is part of the problem. Tell me one genius who wasn't considered a poor student. It's also true for Albert Einstein, okay? Many of the greatest people in history never finished formal schooling. Teachers often don't want their students to surpass them. No. For example, my cousin got top grades in every subject in Germany, except his native language, French. He could not pass, he was just okay with his own mother language. He could speak better French than all the other people and all the other French teachers at the school. You see? This I discovered also. I myself am dyslexic and was once a stutterer. Because of that, I was bullied at school and even within my family. Every day I was told I was stupid. Now you hear too, a stupid guy, okay? Pink Floyd said it best, "Hey teacher, leave the kids alone." I could not agree more. Society wants to define your intelligence, but it fails at its own task. Don't believe any system, society, or teacher who limits you. And the truth is always. Trust no man, but trust God. Have faith in the Lord and never believe those who judge you. Accept responsibility. Whatever situation you are in right now, do not blame others. Your journey began before your birth and even before conception. You came to this earth because you were already complete. Therefore, do not judge anyone else. Purpose is built into the product, and you are God's product. You are not born to find your purpose. You are born with your purpose. Get it right. You're not born to find your purpose. You are born with your purpose. Your culture and society may have told you who you are, but they have no idea of your divine design. Let God be true and every man a liar. Let God be true and every man a liar. Don't measure yourself by others. If you don't know who you are living a lie. You see, for what's the masquerade? Be yourself. And then you can ask God, what is my purpose? And God will answer this. And I knew all the time what is my purpose. Because I wanted to be me. So the purpose is changing. It's not all the time the same purpose. Understand this. Before you was a kid and afterwards you are a father or mother, the purpose of a kid is differently. And so you have to look always. Is your purpose the same or is it changing? So sex and failure are both results of your decisions. So you cannot blame anybody else. The desire for the sex. Every human being wants to be successful. So sex is predictable. Failure is predictable. Life is designed for you to succeed. God is committed to your success. Your success brings glory to God. Success is built into creation itself. When you have a wrong goal setting, you will not succeed. Okay. And this I tell you from the beginning on. You start first to ask God. Okay, everybody knew Jack Ma, but nearly nobody knows that he put God always first. And for every step, for every hour he worked, he asked first God, what should I do? And he had created Alibaba. Things is over. And today he said, I would rather have a family and care for my family like for this big firm. And so he withdrew him from his firm and wanted to have his simple family life. Okay? That's the difference between Musk and Jack Ma. Jack Ma wanted that the Chinese entrepreneur have a world market to sell their products. And then also every other entrepreneur. This was his vision. Okay, to help others. The secret to success is laws. Laws were given to guarantee success. Everyone becomes what they decide to be. You came to this earth whole, but it is up to you how much of your potential you manifest. If you don't know who you are afraid to meet yourself. You see, the first question, who I am, is so important. The essence of purpose. You no longer have to compete to strive to win in life, because in truth you have already won, because you're here on the earth. Purpose is the end that started the beginning. Purpose is the end that started the beginning. Purpose is the finish before the start. Purpose is a destination before the journey. Purpose is the final address of your soul. Purpose is the reason for your birth and the meaning of your existence. And it's not goals that has nothing to do with you, just money, money, money. You see, I've lived 20 years under the social minimum and even happy. And I had the choice to make big money as an engineer. I was successful as engineer. But then came the calls of the Lord, finish. It ended my career. Oh, should I cry? You don't need to run the race anymore, because the victory was written before you began. You see, it was destined. Okay. As God said, I set the end from the beginning and make known from ancient time what is yet to come. And as the devotee replies, my purpose will stand, and I will do all that pleases the Lord. Yes. Think on Jack Ma. His purpose was to found Alibaba, to serve humanity. not to make big money. He doesn't care for it. Thank you that I could speak about this, and bye.